Hi all, good evening all. Welcome to tonight's Build a Jag issue 14. And here's my co-host for this evening, Dave Say.
Hello everybody, hello, good evening and welcome to Chris Davis's stream of Build the Jaguar E-Type 1/8 scale issue number 14. So how's you, Chris?
Yeah, good you?
Not so bad. Half left, as I normally say.
You can't be half left if you're right-handed, because I'm half left.
I am half left.
Yeah, we are, aren't we? Yeah, let's see who's in chat then. I was in chat first because at the link. Dave Say says, "Hello everyone. I hope you're all okay on this cold autumn night." Yeah, it's freezing this morning. What else we got? Yeah, hi Stuart Sutherland. How are you?
Hiya.
I love minis.
I love minis.
Yeah. Oops.
Another one.
Yeah, I think I will pop on about 8:30 to yeah, no worries. We'll just the link's in the chat and if you want to join in. That's great.
That'll be grand, yeah, if you can.
Yeah. Fine tidy, like people say.
Yeah, links in the chat as well, isn't it, Chris? So...
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, I got in the chat. The link is and I've got my for everyone to know, there's links to my wish list on my face in the description below, and the Facebook group if anyone wants to join the Jag Build and see the issues every week, and then see me live every week. Then follow me there. What else have we got? Hello, Marty. How are you?
Hey, Marty.
Hi, P40F20. How are you?
Hi, P40F20.
Yeah, right. Let's go for what we're doing this weekend, sir.
Yeah, why not?
Let's go for gold.
Go for gold.
And for everyone to know, whoever's on StreamYard, I've had a chat with them the other day, and I got some news for you all. In the future, they will be putting a shortcut where we might be able to choose what key on the keyboard to change cameras quicker.
Oh, do you know that would be so much easier, Chris, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I have to. Like, yeah, it's coming in the future, so I don't know when. So just bear with on that.
Excellent. For those that don't know, we have to go down to a settings button, and then we have to click in the settings button. It brings up cameras and microphones and such, and then we have to select which camera we're using. When we're static like this, we're using just the laptop or a static camera. And then we have to select which camera we're using and select that. And there's a time delay between settings of a camera and physically getting to the camera. And so that's going to be so much easier, Chris, isn't it?
Yeah, especially with me, because I have to go fucking through the settings because of my language. I have to go through all the settings, drag down, and I got to look closely because of my vision. So if they had a shortcut, then I could press whatever key, then it's quicker.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah. Well, it's not so good for me, Chris. To be honest, I'm more or less computer illiterate. I don't know what I'm doing. Usually, when I go near a computer, it goes off. That's my favourite saying. So
guys, we might be working on this tonight. This bit, what we've done in the previous couple of issues before.
Do you want me to describe what we're doing tonight, Chris?
Yeah, 2 seconds. I just we need this bit, I think, tonight, and then from previous issues, this metal piece of the engine is coming back this week. So if anyone's interested in that, we'll go for the pass now. Go for a couple more comments. Is it great? More engine parts, Engine.co, is it? Yeah, love minis. What are you coming on? Yeah, agree with that. Yeah, great. Let's check what parts we got, and then.
Do you want to put that on screen, Chris? Or are you not bothering? You can go full screen if you like. It's entirely up to you.
Hang on, guys. Let me just go to my group and get the instructions, because I post them out every week.
Yeah.
So if anyone hasn't. Issue 14 we're doing, electronic fan belt and electrics. Here we are. Let me
That's
just.
correct, Chris. Yeah.
That's better. That's nice. I think that's a bit they're too big again. Whoops. Right. Let me just for everyone to see that now. I've put share screen. Can't share screen, can you? All right. Seconds, guys. I'll be there now.
All right. Don't panic. It's coming now. There we go.
It's on my Facebook page now. I don't why.
On your Facebook page, yeah, you might have to go to the article itself.
Oh yeah, I've loaded it. Yeah, hang on. I did the wrong thing on the share screen. Whoops. Let's do that again. I'm not used to this.
That's all right. We've all got to learn at some point, aren't we? I mean, you're doing far better than I can.
Yeah, there we are.
Yeah. There you go.
Sorry, guys, with the technical. There we are. So
No, that's superb, mate. Yeah, we can see the bits now. Yeah. Okay.
I'm on screen, but then and then.
So if you just scroll to the top of that section.
Yeah, man. Is that better? Yeah.
A little bit more. Just that'll do. That's it.
Yeah.
And then I'll describe what we're going to do tonight. Okay. Or we're going to attempt to do anyway.
Yeah. If yeah. Do we need to
If you can get organised with your parts, and then I'll describe what's what. Okay. So it's tonight, everyone. It's build the E-Type Jaguar 1/8 scale, issue number 14.
Yeah.
And it's the fan belt and electrics. The parts provided include the fan belt and its associated pulleys, plus the dynamo and other key components of electrical system. Okay, so we've got, it looks like we've got 9 parts and 3 sets of screws.
Yeah.
So quite a bit of parts then, Chris, isn't they?
Yeah. Better than last week. There's a lot more to do this week.
So you let me know when you're ready to describe the parts, Chris, and we'll go through the parts.
Use the screen view a sec. That's better. Yeah, go on.
You want me to describe the parts? Okay, so 14.1 is the engine breather. And that looks like an old iron.
That.
Oh, I don't know. Doesn't look like that on mine. No. 14.1 is the engine breather. It's a bit small,
like
small round part with a black. Yeah, that's it. Looks like an iron, doesn't it? Yeah, that's the one, Chris. Yeah. That's it. Anybody of a certain age will remember irons looking like that.
Yeah, I don't remember them, but I've seen them. Not in real life, like.
Okay, and then 14.2 is the ignition coil half. And we might as well do 14.3. That's the ignition coil, the other half. So, okay.
I can think of these.
Cylindrical, yeah. That looks exactly like them, Chris. Yeah, that's 14.2 and 14.3.
Yeah, I put them both together then.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now we've got 14.4, the ignition lead.
Yeah, which is, I take it as this.
And that's just a black lead.
Yeah, not a dog lead.
No, not a dog lead.
I'm joking, don't worry about it.
Or a choker lead, or
yeah, whatever you want to say, like guys.
A guitar lead or anything like that. It's a ignition lead.
Which I take it as that.
Yeah, that's the one, Chris.
Yeah.
And then we've got 14.5, the dynamo. which
Yeah.
will be a round black cylindrical thing. There
Yeah.
we go. Yeah. And then 14.6, the dynamo end cap.
What's that look like?
Which is a round silver one. That's the one. Correct. And then 14.7, that's that big square oblong thing with a triangle bit on the end. That's correct. That's the timing chain cover.
Yeah.
And then 14.8 is the pulley. That's the big black pulley. No, the big black pulley. That's the one. And then 14.9 is the fan belt and pulleys.
I need plastic. These are all plastic in here tonight.
Fan belt and pulleys.
Yeah.
And then we've got 3 sets of screws, Chris.
Don't talk about screwing now. Joking.
And then, we've got JPO2s.
Yeah.
And there's 3 of them.
Yeah. Let me just get
JPO2. Oh, you've got them all there, haven't you?
Yeah, I got them all prices, yeah.
So JPO2, JPO3, and JPO5.
Yeah, there we
That's
are.
correct, Chris. Yeah, I can see them. Yeah, that is
Yeah.
correct. And that's your parts for tonight.
And then we call bingo now.
We'll call the bingo, yeah. And we're looking for a full house.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a couple of screwdriver. Yeah, got that as well.
Okay, we better ask everybody if they can hear us all right, because we don't want to be missing.
Yeah, yeah. If anyone's yeah, mine's. I turned my layout tonight different as well.
And then I think you've adjusted your camera, haven't you? Because
Yeah.
P40F20 said you need to reposition your camera, Chris, because you could see your head was blocking the view.
Oops, I didn't notice earlier. How's that?
I reckon that might do it, yeah. Somewhere there. Yeah, I reckon if you can manage with it like that.
Yeah, that's fine.
And Stuart Sullivan says all is good. Hope you're all right, Stuart Sullivan, by the way. I think I missed you out on comments. So yeah, all is good.
Bang tidy. What?
And as they say in Holland, all is klar.
All is crack.
No, they didn't say that. They said all is klar.
Yeah, no worries, I'm joking. Yeah. So what's the first step we need to do then?
So stage 1 of assembly 14.
Yeah.
We've got an expert tip, which I'll read in a minute. It says, fit the thick end of the ignition lead into the notch in 1/2 of the coil. So the silver half round coil that you've got, Chris, you need to fit the end of the ignition lead in it with the notch on it.
That. Hang on. This thing you on about, is it?
Yeah, that's what I'm on about. So you need to fit the end in with the notch.
Yeah, got to see the knot. Like, if I bring it down, it might be better just to leave it flat on the table.
Yeah, if that's all right with you. If you, well, let's have a look at the other end of it, Chris. The other end of that lead.
Hang on, let me just try to get this. Yeah, what's the difference?
Oh yeah, it's the bit nearest your thumb that you need to put in.
Oh, I didn't see that. Whoops. Yeah. Oh, the thicker end.
Yeah, the thicker end. Yeah, sorry.
Oh yeah, guys, just don't take it the wrong way.
Yeah, that's it.
I'm taking it the wrong way now, right?
So the expert tip is,
Yeah.
as in earlier stages, you may wish to enhance some parts with extra paint. Using the visual guide shown below, add silver details to the cylinder head, fan belt, and head bolts, and the paint at the end of the coil black. So that's giving you an option there to modify your engine by just putting a blob of paint on here, there, and everywhere. So
Dollop bang.
which will look extra special when if you did that. So let's move on to stage 2 then, Chris.
Yeah, let me just 2 seconds.
I've got stage 2.
That's it, innit? Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Just down a little bit. And stage 3 is next to it, you see. Up a little bit, that's it. That's correct. Okay, so stage 2 is fit the other half of the ignition coil on the top and lock the lead into place. So you need the other half of the ignition coil and lock the lead into place.
Yeah.
And this is where you're going to need a screw. Excuse me.
Yeah, yeah. Just work it out which way goes it that way.
It'll have a little cutout and it'll go over that notch again.
Yeah. So take it that way around, isn't it? Oops, the lead's come out.
Fell out, yeah.
This is way figgly. Right.
So remember the lap, that's it. And then if you place that over the top with the cutout and press them together,
Yeah.
hopefully we'll keep that ignition lead in there. Slipped out, Chris.
I know.
Oh, your camera's jammed now. You still there, Chris? Chris, your camera's frozen. Sorry about this, everybody, but it looks like the camera's frozen on the stream. So I'll just have to message Chris and tell him that. Oh,
sorry guys about that. We just had a technical problem.
That's all right. That's all right.
I was wondering what the problem was then.
That's all right.
Yeah, because my end and your end went out. What screws do we need for this, you said?
Right, you want the JP02 screw.
Yeah.
And you simply screw the two halves together with the JP02.
Yeah, we'll probably be using a couple of these because leave them ones in the pack for me. I get the ones from the pot.
Yeah, there's only one screw that holds it as far as I'm aware, Chris.
Yeah. For a minute, I'm just going to get the ones from JT's. I need the PO2. Here we are. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a couple of Blair.
I
got the one from the pot.
You've got a lot out there, Chris.
Yeah, no, I'll put them all back now in a sec.
All right.
Right.
Steady as you go.
Yeah, I just got the pot because I've got them saving me in the packet.
Yeah. And obviously screwing into plastic parts, so go nice and steady.
Yeah. Here we are, steady the better. Right, let's put these screws away then, because they're just, and that's like.
Okay, yeah. Looks fine and dandy to me.
Yeah. Put the screws away first. Keep one out though, because in case we need it, because there's 3 screws in there.
Yeah.
I think with pots, you can put the screws in safe.
Yeah, that's a brilliant idea actually, because I have like an ice cream tub with a lid on, you know, and what I've been doing with the Rootmaster screws is resealing the packet back up with the whatever screw it is on it, and just putting them in this ice cream tub. I haven't got a pill box, so
It, could you just hop you one up if you want?
no, you're all right, thanks, Chris. You know, my system works as it is because, well, my ice cream tub's behind us.
Yeah. Hang on, let me just cut this bag open and put the screws.
And then you'll have to check and see if Fleetwood's there, because I think Fleetwood's going to join us. So
Yeah, I'll keep an eye out for him now.
I can't tell that. So
yeah, I can. Yeah, thanks, Dave. We might have another guest, guys, so just hang it about a second. It's not joining yet, but I just need to put the screw. Trying to get the screws at this packet.
So putting that screw in, Chris, that was stage 3 done already.
Yeah.
Which was rather good.
Yeah. Oh, come on,
which means there's
shit.
There's quite a few stages to go yet there.
Yeah. Okay, don't worry about that screw for it. It's stuck in the packet, but okay, let's go to stage next stage then.
Stage 4. Stage 4 is take the cylinder head assembly from stage 2 and fit the mounting bracket on the side of the coil onto the bracket and on the cylinder head, lining up the holes. So turn that over, Chris. Turn the cylinder head over.
So that way.
Yeah. Near your hand there, your right hand, it needs to go somewhere on the front there. It needs to go. Have you got the instructions in front of you?
No, I haven't.
I think you may have to put that bracket on the top.
Oh, something's in.
Then you might have to turn it over to put the screw in.
Yeah, let me just double check. They're on the file, so. It's right, hang on a minute.
Yeah. So you're putting the
on the bottom.
If you put it back down on the table again, I'll guide you a little bit if you like. So turn the cylinder head over. That's this.
Yeah,
like that. Yeah. That's exactly it, Chris. Yeah.
Yeah. What?
So obviously you go to the screw hole that's nearest to you.
Yeah. That's what just yeah.
Okay.
Hang on. Oh, we got someone else joining. Guys, we've got another guest. So, hello, Fleetwood.
Hello.
How are you?
Yeah, not too bad. Cold.
Yeah,
it is very cold, isn't it?
Yeah.
I noticed you've got your jumper on, and I've got mine on as well.
Yeah. Even with this on, I'm still freezing because the back bedroom here just doesn't get warm that easy. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, you know, it'll be fun doing the Rootmaster show tomorrow. I might have icicles on the end of my nose by tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's looking good, Chris. Anyway, thanks for having me.
Yeah, let's crack on, isn't it? What's good?
So you've got to put that screw in, which is another JP02 screw.
Yeah. Yeah, go on there, so I've got it now.
And it's the screw hole nearest to you.
Yeah.
But obviously, you've got to hold that coil up to the screw,
Yeah.
screwing it through the bracket.
Don't talk about screwing now, do we? Let me just put this in to the screw hole first. Might be the best, guys. Hang on. Anyone got any news or what?
News?
Yeah.
Well, I've just been playing around with the electrics for the tractor. That's about it, really.
You've been a farmer for the day, have you, Fleetwood?
Well, I haven't got the parts. My Hermes should have delivered today, but for some reason they got held up and made a day late, so they're coming tomorrow. So just been playing with electrics to make sure everything's sort of working in the right order, if you know what I mean. So I've never really done anything RC before, so it's like learning where bits go, how to plug it in, you know what I mean? So
yeah,
that's about it, really. How to plug it in, you know what I mean? So
yeah, just get us this way. It's a bit fiddly because you've got to try and look where the screw goes. Oh, you. So at least you can be a farmer then.
Well, yeah, part time.
I can hire you then, but you can do my grass.
Well, I think you can ask Adrian. He's got a fleet of them. He's got 4, hasn't he? You know what I mean? So,
God, you must have a lot of people hired for that though, to drive all them tractors.
He couldn't decide. Apparently, I think I don't quote me, but I think he said he couldn't decide what colour, so he decided to have roughly one of every colour near enough. So it left about 4.
Yeah,
one's enough.
Yeah, I would imagine it is.
yeah,
you know, speaking from experience with our 2 buses, it's it does get daunting at times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also all this YouTube changes going on. It's just
yeah, I know all that shit. Yeah, I've seen it the other day. So now they're changing the rules now.
Yeah.
It basically what it's going to boil down to is if YouTube sees your channel as kid friendly or it appeals to children, then therefore you've got a strong possibility you could have it classed as a child's channel, even though it's not, if you know what I mean. So
yeah, we don't anyway.
That's why I've had to change all my intro, outro, and
yeah. We do our channels are more like a laugh chat, have a laugh like.
Yeah.
And YouTube don't see that.
Well, they're more adult based, aren't they, really?
Yeah.
I was looking through my analytics, and my average person watching is between the age of 40 and 55.
Yeah.
So I don't think I've got any problems, really. No younger viewers, according to the analytics.
Yeah. Trying to get the screw in. Is this a bit fiddly? This is. So, you been anywhere today, Fleetwood, or?
No, I've just been to Home Bargains today, and nothing exciting.
Yeah.
Just had my physiotherapy today, but a waste of time that was. So.
What the balls was it?
No, my physio. He's just like my doctor. Looks at me completely blank when I tell him everything. And he's just like, I don't know what to do. So he's now suggesting I do weekly exercise classes, and it's like, if I'm struggling to do them every 4 weeks, what's the point of me doing them every week? You know?
Yeah.
I'm not a couch potato. I walk everywhere. So I exercise every day. So what's the point of me doing some more exercises? Do you know what I mean? So it's like waste of time, really.
All that screwing you're doing as well, don't you, on the bus? That's exercise, isn't it?
Yeah, true. Yeah, but I don't know. Just give up with hospitals and doctors at the moment.
Yeah, some doctors are shit, don't they, to be honest.
Well, mine, when you go and see him, no joke, he uses Google.
Oh, fucking hell, that's not good, is it?
That's not good at all.
And you're sitting there and you're typing like, like I've got fibromyalgia. When I first told him that, he was straight on to Google, like, what the bloody hell's that? You know what I mean? It's like, I sort of stood there and was like, you are joking, aren't you? And I looked at his screen, I went, no, he's not bloody joking either. So,
yeah, is some of them they do look at you blank. I mean, I've got a rare disease, and when I sometimes if I see a locum or anything, they have to look it up, or they have to get me to explain what it is.
Yeah.
So,
well, it's like today. I saw the physiotherapist 3 weeks ago, and he goes to me, he says, "All right, what's your medication?" I gave you that 3 weeks ago. Nothing's changed.
Yeah.
And then today, because I had a bit of vertigo today while I was walking about, he was bloody getting me to go up and down, sit on the bench, stand up, sit on the bench, stand up. I stayed about 6 times. I was spinning like a bloody, like a spinning top. I said, I can't do any more.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Oh, okay. I think weekly lessons will do you." So it's like,
My vertigo plays up when I lay down.
That's it.
Yeah.
When I turn over in bed and what have you, and when I lay down, my vertigo is real bad then.
Yeah. Mine is due to the fibromyalgia, where it contracts all the neck muscles and the shoulder muscles. It makes them so tight that then it gives you like a severe headache.
Yeah.
And the headache then triggers vertigo. But I have got vertigo, of heights and that, if you know what I mean. I'm not too good on heights. I can't go anything spinning like at the fairground,
Yeah.
or at Blackpool Pleasure Beach, I just have to be careful what I go on,
Yeah.
So, but the joys of it, people don't realise how bad vertigo can get sometimes.
No, they don't. That's absolutely true. We've got in the chat, we've got Rise the Boy. Hello, Rise the Boy. Good evening.
Good evening, Rise the Boy. Yeah, how are you?
Rise the Boy's just come back off holiday.
Oh, nice. Enjoyed yourself?
Oh, he's enjoyed himself, all right. I've seen the pictures.
Yeah, I see the cavern rocking. No joking, look.
He had a great big steak one day. It was lovely. It looked absolutely smashing.
Wait, that was
corner of the plate, he had a little bit of broccoli. I said, "What's that? Is that the healthy section?" So,
yeah.
It did look really nice, that steak.
Funny thing though, I love beef, but I'm not keen on steak.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know. It's just one of the things, It's like I like tomato sauce, but I hate tomatoes, and stuff like that, don't you? It's one of them weird ones, isn't it?
Yeah. Right. Roy says his wife's got fibromyalgia, and Stuart Sullivan says, "I'm afraid that's more common than people think." Yes, it is. It is more common than you think.
It is.
And yet it goes undiagnosed sometimes more than anything else.
Problem with fibromyalgia, it has a variety of cousins that like to join it. The cousins are normally underactive thyroid, which I've got, IBS,
many stuff that.
IBS, vertigo, chronic fatigue, and then if you got the worst case scenario, you can get CFS, which is chronic fatigue syndrome, or they call it now ME. And ME does run in my family along with CFS, so it wouldn't surprise me if I'm another statistic. And I used to be a healthy person, but but I gave my life to looking after my mum for 25 years, and I think being a carer has wrecked me. And they do always say, being a carer, once you're the carer, the caree becomes becomes the care. Has to be cared for later in life because they're just as knackered, if you know what I mean. So, but
This part is really fiddly because when lining it up and getting things hard.
I know it's like you're trying to do the engine parts. When I was doing the Renault 4, the last issue 6 on that, there were some really tricky pieces on that. And trying to compose yourself while you're on camera, not trying to swear your head off because the piece is annoying.
Yeah.
It's tricky. And I thought I was over the tricky ones on the Renault 4, but I had a look at issue 7 that came.
Oh, shit.
And it's like springs, fans, pulleys, belts. I was like, oh no.
Oh man.
I feel like doing issue 7 off camera and then just do 8, 9, and 10 and whatever, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know exactly how you feel. I was doing an issue on the bus once, and I was feeling rather lucky that I wasn't doing it on camera because I was sweating profusely, and
issue 29, is it?
It could have been, Chris, or it could have been another one. I think it might have been 65, where you put the body on the chassis.
65, yeah, that was, yeah.
Yeah, because that was horrendous. And then, of course, with us having 2 buses, Chris was having to do ours as well, and we were both sweating like mad at the end of the night that we'd finished, and we was really chewing around with them. We was
fancied the pipe.
So yeah, we fancied a pint. Yeah.
Yeah.
Roy's boy said ribeye and sirloin. It was the steak, and his wife's got thyroid problems too.
Got him now.
Fleetwood.
Yeah.
It's gonna. Oh, jolly good. Jolly good, sure. Remember, it's in plastic.
Sorry, guys. Took so long. It's just figurative.
No, that's all right, Chris. That's absolutely
Take
fine.
Your time, mate. Take your time.
Yeah, that's it.
So that's stage 5 done then.
Yeah.
Okay. And Stuart Sullivan says, Chris, screw the silver barrel is facing upwards. No. Let's have a look. Just have a look at your part, Chris. Can I please?
Yeah. Let me just put
that way.
That way.
No.
Yeah, that's like that.
That's right.
That's correct.
Right.
That's
yeah.
correct. Yeah. So that's stage 5.
Yeah.
And stage 6. Stage 6 is use tweezers to fit the 2 pins on the engine breather into the other 2 holes on the bracket of the coil. And that's that thing like an iron, Chris.
Yeah.
So you will need the gold side up.
Yeah.
Looks like a Monopoly piece.
It does look like a Monopoly.
Yeah.
It's like a Monopoly. What do you call it? Piece, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Or is it that side up?
So yeah, upside down.
Or that.
So the gold side up. Okay.
Yeah.
So where the coil is, Chris, there's 2 holes.
Mm-hmm.
And you need to put that iron thing in the 2 holes. It's the engine breather. Okay, and the little black hole goes near to the top where the distributor ignition lead is coming out from. Sorry, the ignition lead is coming out from. So the little black one. Oh, hang on. That's strange, isn't it? It's gold both sides.
Yeah, bronze.
It's gold both sides. So put it on the table again, Chris.
Yeah, the bronze they are.
Oh yeah, bronze. Yeah, sorry. So it
That way
needs
up.
to go. Yes,
Yeah, this way. Yeah,
it's go that way up. Yeah. It says use tweezers to do it, to push them into them 2 holes. But the black bit on it wants to go near the black bit of the coil.
and then you screw it from underneath then.
And then you screw it from underneath in a similar way to what you have done the coil.
Mm.
That's issue 7 with a JPO2 screw.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Dave, you do not done any streams lately? No, I haven't. I'm going to be doing one on the 24th of this month, right? 24th of November, I'm going to be doing one. We're going to be building the Route Master tomorrow night. That's on, it's on Fleetwood channel, actually.
Yeah,
Fleetwood J that's with us tonight. It's going to be on his channel tomorrow night at 8 o'clock, Fleetwood J. And that's building the Route Master. Issue 92, is it, Fleetwood?
Oh, gold, yes, I think it is, yeah. 92, yes.
Yeah, made me think then.
Yeah, I can't remember.
So you're quite welcome to join us on there if you want. You'd be welcome to join us on there. But other than that, yeah.
What screw did you say we need?
JPO2. Same as what? Same one, Chris. Yeah. And yeah, my next one, my personal next one is, well, I think it's on the 24th.
Yeah.
Sunday the 24th at 8 o'clock. Where I'm going to give a good update of everything that's been going on. And you'll see something that you've not seen on my channel before, and that's some Mammoth steam engines. So I'm going to show some of them on my stream, and probably a catch up on our buses as well. Because as you know, right, we're doing 2 Route Masters, and so we've got a little bit of update on them too, and we'll see if we can get them somewhere near to where we're up to at the moment. And then you can join us on stream as well, Roy, if you want, because we're allowed 6 places, as you know, on the stream card. And so you can join us on stream on Sunday the 24th if you want.
This weekend.
Is it this weekend?
Yeah. Hey.
I didn't realise it was that close.
Yep, it's this Sunday, Dave.
That means we're only, well, just a couple of days of a month off Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
That's great, Chris. That's absolutely great. So that's issue. That's stage 7 done.
Yeah.
So now stage 8. Do you want to move your thing up a little bit? That's it. Stage 8 is take the fan belt and pulleys.
Yeah.
And align them with the timing chain cover as shown. There are 2 pins on the pulleys that will fit into the 2 arrowed holes. So if you want to get your pulleys and your timing chain cover, Okay, so
These two, now.
yeah. So if you want to line it up the way it's lined up in the picture,
Yeah, I'll just double check that myself. 2 seconds. Oh, you got a big one as well. So what? How the hell did I get it then?
so
It looks like the small one goes where your thumb is, Chris.
yeah, it looks
Yeah,
that way.
Yeah. So there's.
So the pointed bit of it needs to go to your right. That's
There's
it.
it.
Yeah, let's put it in the camera a bit more, Chris, if you can.
Yeah, that looks about right. And then
Yeah.
the other one,
Then the other one pops in that.
Yeah, it's like a keyhole. Yeah.
Is it like a keyhole? Yeah.
that's right.
Yeah, that's right. And then that's stage 9.
Mhm.
Fit the pins in the on the pulleys into the holes in the
Yeah.
timing chain cover. Hold the parts in place, then turn the assembly over and drive a JP03 screw into the mounting hole shown to secure the pulleys.
Yeah. 3, 3, right.
So looks like one JP03 screw.
And that's all. So how many GPs do we need? Just one on what side?
Oh, you're going to need another one, I think. Yeah. So for a bit later on, but you need one at the moment. One JP03 screw.
And where's the screw going? Which side?
On the back side of it. So you need to turn that side where you've got it now. Yes.
Where the
Needs
screw?
to go in there. Yes.
Okay.
In the big deep hole.
Deep.
In the crater.
In the crater.
Innuendos again. Start with them again. I know.
Innuendos, arrows. Yeah.
Joking. I'm joking. Just having a laugh. It's all right.
I know you are. Yeah, Stuart Sullivan says this engine is big. It's huge, isn't it? Well,
what's
love
the plan?
steam engines,
Yeah.
and that's okay. Well, if you like steam engines, join me on stream on Sunday. You'll see a few. Roy said it. Okay, I'll be there. I'm hoping to start stripping the A2 in the few weeks for restoring. Brilliant. If you can do that on stream, or it doesn't have to be live, Roy. But if you did it, then I would definitely watch it. And
Yeah.
if you could put that to the site as well, the PETA site, that would be brilliant. As you have been doing in the past, which is great. There's not many people around like yourself that's willing to do that. And I think you've had great response to it so far. And I think it's, hats off to you, mate, because there's not many people doing that. So there we are, Chris. Yeah. So that's stage 9 you've done there then.
Yeah. Let me have a look at I'll just check the file again. It's 9. There's 10, 11 next. Is it?
Yeah. So stage 10.
Whoops. Wrong page. Yeah.
Okay. Is take the dynamo.
Yeah.
Which has a keyhole shaped hole in the one end to match the mounting lug on the timing chain cover.
Yeah.
Arrowed. Fit the dynamo to the cover.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's to the back side of it, isn't it?
Yeah. Is that?
Yeah, that's got the keyhole in, hasn't it? So it needs to go to the keyhole in the cover, which is in the back side of the timing chain cover.
Yeah.
On the triangular bit, I think.
Yeah, it's the last one, isn't it? I think. Is it?
Is it that one? What bit you got? These?
No, you don't need that. You need the black one first.
Yeah.
The black dynamo.
Yeah.
And the part you just done, Chris.
That.
And then the part you've just done. No, not that.
No.
You don't need that yet.
Not yet. That's it. Yeah, it goes
That's
in one of them on one of them parts there. Looks like the bottom one.
Oh, that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. And that pushes in. Let me guess. It's a push fit connection, is it?
No, you got screw.
Hmm. What screw do you need?
The screw is JP03.
Let's say I might have to change the screwdriver. Yeah.
Do you want to go into the camera shop, Chris?
Yeah.
Or-
Sorry.
Right.
I have to change screwdrivers anyway because the screwdriver I'm the Oreo won't go through that.
Right. Yeah, because it's got its flange on, hasn't it?
Yeah. It's flange, Dave. You... Naughty words tonight, you know.
Yeah.
Can you extend the Oreo, Chris?
Yeah, but it won't go down the hole. Fleetwood. I have to get the screwdriver.
Oh, okay.
I have got it. Yeah. You got it. There we are. Sorted.
Okay.
JPO3, you said.
JP03, yes.
JPO3. It's going to be a deep shaft on this. Now I'm starting in windows now.
Yep.
Right. This is going to be a bit fiddly because you've got to get the screwdriver. What I might actually do, put the screw down the part first.
Put the rabbit down the hole.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, Bugs Bunny.
Then get it to fit over the keyway.
Yeah, like that. I got it like that.
Yeah. And it goes over the triangle bit on the cover.
Probably the best way to do this. Get it enough to grab. Get it in enough to grab it in a second. Done an easy trick then.
Do you know, Chris? You're so quick. It's brilliant.
Yeah. No, you two are legends.
No, you are.
I'm not a legend. Far from it.
No, I mean that was a good thing because I get on with you, Penny, Adrian, everyone else. So makes it good.
Yeah, that does help when you've got a bit of a bond and a bit of
Yeah.
help between each other. It's a bit awkward when you got somebody who's just dead quiet on you and you're like, ugh.
Yeah.
Right. Some people are like that though.
Stuart Sullivan said, "Is that an Audi screwdriver, Chris?" It means an Oreo screwdriver.
No, this one isn't. The yellow one is. So yeah, this one's just the one that came in the build.
And don't forget, it's only a plastic screw, Chris. So
Yeah, done.
okay. So
Yeah.
that's stage 11 done then.
Legs 11.
Legs 11.
Yeah, right up. I'm joking. Yeah, legs 11. Yeah.
We'll go have a full house next.
Yeah,
Right.
big goal. Give it a big goal. This is. Yeah, legs. Yeah, what's leg?
I
Right,
might just have to mute my mic a minute while I have a good laugh.
Yeah, Dave, can't have a laugh.
Right.
You can't use them things now in bingo. It's kind of clickety click, two fat ladies, which was 88.
Yeah.
You can't use none of that now. So
69 anyway up, yeah.
yeah,
I say 69, romantic beautiful too. Did you get that one?
yes.
Right, so stage 12 then.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
I tickled you over, Dave.
Don't take a lot to us to reduce ourselves to gibbering Ricks, does it?
Yeah.
Right, stage 12.
Yeah.
Align the end cap
Yeah.
of the body of the dynamo, noting the projecting tab arrowed that ensures it fits only one way round.
Yeah.
So on that cap, Chris, it has like a little widget inside. So if you turn that little cap over, you'll feel on the rim, you'll feel like a little widget sticking out of it.
Yeah. Yeah. Is that it? Oh,
That little widget sits into a little hole inside the black dynamo.
is that right? Is that what right way up?
You need to fit. You need to fit the. Yeah, that's if you. Let's have a look. So, no, the other end.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah.
And you need to maybe spin it a little bit to try and find that hole that it
Yeah, it
fits.
is. Yeah, it's in.
Excellent job. Excellent.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
So and then so that's stage 13 done, because you've pressed it firmly in place, haven't you?
Yeah.
So stage 14 then, and we're nearly there. Take the large pulley on the line.
Yeah, which is
And line up two arrowed mountain hurls. So take the large pulley and line up the two arrowed mountain hurls. So you need the large back pulley, and that'll go on the small pulley. If you look on stage 14, Chris.
Yeah, that goes on beer somewhere.
So you line them two up, and then you fit the pulley between the fan and the belt cover and drive a JP03 screw through the mountain hole shown. So it's stage 14 and 15 are more or less together. So you put that on, and I think you line them up the other way around, Chris.
That way.
Yeah, let's have a look. I'm not sure if that goes underneath that cover.
Like that.
Yeah, that's more like it. And then you put a JPO3 screw in the center and screw them both together.
Okay.
Okay, Rice Boy. Well, nice to have you on chat there. Thanks ever so much for coming along. I always miss. I noticed you did a Sunday stream, but I've missed it. I think it's because it was in the afternoon, and this weekend I've been busy, so I've not been able to get on stream as much as what I'd like to. But I will join you one of these days, and so nice to have you along. Thanks for coming and joining us, and we'll see you on the 24th, Roy.
Yeah, take care.
Unless you want to join us tomorrow night, that is, Roy.
Yeah. Is it that way?
You what, Chris?
So the recess on the bigger one faces upwards, does it?
The recess on that one faces upwards. Yeah, that's correct as far as I can see.
Yeah.
That's correct.
Oops. That's a big one. Well, that's good now.
Yeah, you have to look at the finished view, but yes, that looks like it's the way it is.
Yeah, I'll try.
Excuse me.
Just drop the screw somewhere.
Stuart Sullivan says, "Good stream, guys. Thanks ever so much."
Yeah.
No worries.
Get there now.
You dropped a screw, did you say, Chris?
Yeah, I got one spare in the bag anyway, so it's fine.
Oh, jolly good.
I'll look for it later.
Stuart Sullivan says he's got to go too as well. So
Because do it.
you take care now, Stuart. And yeah, we'll catch you up tomorrow night. And don't forget, it's on Fleetwood J's channel tomorrow night for Build the Route Master.
Who's done the build tomorrow? Do we know?
I think Adrian's going to do it, hopefully,
Yeah.
because I'm still a little bit behind on my parts. My parts come out on the week, if you know what I mean, or whatever. Do you know what I mean? So
Yeah. What do you get them from the shop, or do you subscribe?
I get mine off a news agent in Scotland.
Oh yeah.
It's the only one that would willing to help me out with the Route Master. So I found him on eBay. So I took a subscription out via him, and he does it every 2 weeks. So when I get paid with my benefits, I can pay him via PayPal, and they normally turn up the next day.
Yeah.
So if I get paid for it Wednesday, I'll get it Thursday, do you know? So I've still got my subscription going on my Hachette as well, just as a backup, but I might cancel them now, do you know what I mean? Because he seems pretty reliable, do you know what I mean? So
Yeah. Let's make sure.
You don't happen to have a spare seat pad, do you, Fleetwood?
top or bottom?
Bottom.
Oh.
I'll have a look in my spares later on tonight, if not tomorrow. And I'll have a rummage. I don't know what I've got. I know I've got some bits and bobs, but I can't remember what.
Yeah, it doesn't matter whether it's from upstairs or downstairs or in the ladies' chamber.
Right, that's it, guys. That's
Excellent, Chris. Yeah, that's the one. Excellent.
yeah.
So that's stage 15 done.
Yeah.
So there's only 2 more stages left now. You've got stage 16, and that's drive a JP05 screw into the remaining hole in the timing chain cover.
Yeah.
So I think you may have to turn it over. I'm not sure. Yeah, you have to turn it over.
Yeah. Well, no sec. What needs to go in?
So JP05.
Yeah. What's going in? Where's that going to be attached to?
It just says a screw.
Screw.
Yeah.
Well, let's have a look at the pictures, Chris, if you can scroll them up.
Yeah. 2 seconds. I'm just gonna. I got the tab open, so I got to do this. Oh, you put that through.
Through the back, yeah.
Right, okay, just looking. That doesn't give you a clue what way you run
I think it just secures it a bit more, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think it'll give it a bit more security, yeah.
All right.
That's
right. I think it's got to go where that hole is, Chris.
Yeah, but it looks like a keyhole shape though. Does anything clip onto that note first? No.
No. That's
Screw it onto though.
there's nothing in the description. 15, you put a screw in the
Hang on.
in the pulley, and 16, you put a screw in the back of the timing chain cover.
It might be just another locking mechanism, a locking screw for something.
Yeah.
Nothing there, just going to bite onto though.
I don't think it matters, Chris. I think it's the fact of it's maybe aligning it or something.
Yeah.
Aligning it up for later on.
Oh, okay. Bizarre, but we get that.
We are not to question why. We are just here to do or die. Where did I get that from?
This is a flange screw as well.
It's a flange screw, is it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That might be why then. Might be just a bit more of a like a locking one, isn't it?
Yeah.
What's time?
9 o'clock on.
Yep. Well, I've got about another 10 minutes and I've got to shuffle on. Sort stuff out. I was just looking at the Renault 4 for issue 8 and the parts. It's like, oh, hell. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. There's at least 25 parts to fit to it.
Oh my God.
And then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 types of screw.
7 types of screw.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only thing I can do with it.
Yeah.
That's
That's it, Chris. Yeah, that's it.
Yep.
And so stage 17 says that completes the 2 sub-assemblies which are now ready to be fitted to the rest of the engine. So, and obviously you don't do that in this issue.
Yeah, then that issue coming in 15.
So
What's on screen?
issue 15.
I put on the bigger screen on here for a sec, guys, if anyone's... There we are. How's that?
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, it's all the HT leads and coil pack. Oh, HT, yeah, the Dizzy leads and HT leads.
Yeah.
That looks a minefield.
It does look a minefield.
Back on for a minute. I just
I think we need an expert orator for that one.
Yeah. Yeah, it's meant to change cameras. Keep that on the screen for a minute.
And you got the exhaust manifolds there as well.
Yeah, it looks like the exhaust manifolds, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it says your 15th parts are plug leads, exhaust manifolds, rev counter, generator, connector, screws.
Yeah.
Quite a bit in that issue.
Yeah, looks good.
Looks rather good.
Mm-hmm.
So, how did you think that went then, Chris?
A bit fiddly, but was good. I enjoyed it.
A bit fiddly, but look at the quality of the parts. They're brilliant, aren't they?
Yeah, they're amazing. Yeah.
Oh, Fleetwood. Let's have a look. Go to Fleetwood, Chris. Put him on screen and look at these parts that he's got to do here.
I bet a bitch.
It's going to be.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And then when you look at the instructions.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And then it just goes on.
And on.
And on.
And on.
And on.
Yeah.
That's the engine finished there.
Wow.
So I am seriously tempted. I don't know what to do. Whether to do 7/8 off camera. Purely because of it being so complex and being in French doesn't quite help. You know what I mean? So it's going to take a bit of extra study because 7 is just the radiator.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That much. 9. One of the early issues, I got a wheel with the Renault 4. Number 9 is build the wishbone assembly.
Oh wow. That is going to take some doing all together, isn't it?
I tell you what, I don't know, the detailing on some of these models is just absolutely mind blowing. I mean, to decide what to do between the Fiat and the Renault is like, I'm lucky that my sponsors allow me to go up to 25. So I am grateful to him for that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because that's like, I don't know,
So for me,
€300, including postage, he's paid for me. Do you know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the main. If it's paid for, well, you know, the postage and that.
That's what kills it. Is it's between €5 and €9 per postage from France to UK. I suppose it don't sound too bad, you know, between 4 and 8 quid postage.
Yeah.
I suppose it's not bad, and that's priority mail, so that's equivalent to our first class. So
yeah. I suppose you've got to look at all angles like that, because it's all going to make it at the end of the day whether it's going to be worth it or not, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if you said €5 extra, and there's obviously 100 issues, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Soon mounts up, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, well, absolutely. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does.
Yeah, so I've been playing around with the remote control for the
for the tractor.
Yeah.
Wow, that looks a bit of a kit, does that?
Yeah, 40 quid on eBay.
Oh, that's not too bad then, is it, really?
No, and this one's got some really nifty functions under here. Ow. This is where it's still still break your fingers. Under there, you've got 2 LiPo battery checkers, so you can plug your LiPo in. It will tell you how they're doing, and then one right at this end,
the
little one, you get a little temperature sensor with it, so you can plug it in there and go around checking all your electrics to make sure they're not frying, cooking, and they all come up on the screen on what it is. So, but
that's good, is that? Because obviously, with dealing with little wire work like that, I mean, and the amount of current that's going through some of them, I can imagine that some of them would fry.
Okay. Well, this is just some of the electrics.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
You know, you obviously got the battery, ESC, 3 servos, the receiver, motor, and LEDs and bits and pieces like that. So it's amazing how it's all going to fit in here. I did do a little video about the electrics. I did sort of say that my battery here could possibly be too big.
Yeah.
You might need a smaller version of it, but we'll see when we got the tractor parts come. Depends when we get them, because obviously Penny and Adrian keep adding to the mod list, you know. Oh, they're going mad, you know. They've added about 3 or 4 attachments since I signed up. One of them being the grass cutter, which looks lethal as hell.
Yeah.
You know, I might build that one, but not put the blades on it, if you know what I mean.
I know what you mean.
Yeah, I just want to I just quickly read and chat with you for a sec.
Yeah, so, but I don't know, I might, if I do get myself a 3D printer, I might print off Gromit, not Gromit, is it Wallace?
Wallace.
Yeah.
Wallace cutting his grass.
That's it, yeah. But I've got all sorts of mods coming.
Yeah.
You've seen them on Saturday. You know, I've got pitchforks, I've got tools, I've got everything else. Bought some decals for the dials on the cab.
Oh wow, yeah.
So, you know, live up to my name, Mr. Mod, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
No, so, but keeps me out of trouble.
Yeah, yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's all is good.
Yeah, I know. I know Sean moans about me sometimes coming on here, but it's my escapism for 5 minutes, if you know what I mean. So
Yeah, yeah. Well, we're grateful for you coming on,
yeah,
and helping us out because
Brilliant.
and Chris is grateful for your help tonight and your
Yeah.
support. I like you, Chris.
You what?
You're grateful for Fleetwood joining us tonight, aren't you?
And you, Dave, so you be the star.
Me? No, I'm not a star at all.
You are.
No,
Whatever you are.
no, you're a star.
yeah,
Building that lovely car you are.
yeah.
Yeah. I get you. Then you're a star. You're whatever the car you are. Yeah, that one. Yeah, I just checked the chat. Yeah, it's definitely gonna be missed. Anyone else got questions to ask, or want to ask me, or Fleetwood J, or Dave? Say, go ahead and ask.
Yeah, you can ask away if you like, and if we can't answer you tonight, we'll answer you tomorrow night.
Yeah. Well, it's like I said in my last video about this copper. I'm not going to drag it all over again about YouTube and that, But the latest update, I put a thanks to you, Penny, Chris, and everyone else in my video. Just say thank you for the help.
Yeah, Jason, do me to Jace, do me to come on the live with you tomorrow?
I don't mind. If you want to come on, more than the merrier. I mean, there's obviously hopefully going to be me, Dave, Horlicks, Adrian, you, Chris, and then obviously there'll be a one spare slot for somebody on the end, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So the more the merrier, if you know what I mean. Even if we don't do a build tomorrow, we can still do a little chat show. I'm sure there's be plenty to rabbit on about. We always do. Past 2 hours.
Yeah.
We can do a striptease if we want.
Do a what? A striptease? No, I think we'll leave.
No. We want people to come back. We don't want them to be traumatized. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's where Penny comes back next week and she goes, "Why have I got no viewers? They were traumatized last week."
Yeah, we don't. You know what? Yeah.
No, I'm not going to do a full Monty routine on the Root Master.
It's too cold anyway.
It's too cold, yeah.
Yeah.
Right, I've got to nip off, so I've got a few things to do. So I shall love you and leave you all. I'll see you all tomorrow on my channel for the Root Master show.
Yeah.
As I said, it'll either be a build with Adrian and me yabbiting, waffling, my job usual, and then we'll just take it from there. So anyone wants to join us tomorrow, don't forget it's my channel tomorrow.
Yeah, let's subscribe, guys.
And hopefully in the group we'll put a link up to say to come to my channel tomorrow. But you should know now, every 4 weeks it's on my channel until Horlicks can sort himself out. Or if he don't want to do it, I'll do it, whatever. But the best way to know is if Penny starts putting out pre-recorded videos on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, there's no Root Master show on her channel. It'll be on mine instead.
Yeah, guys. Yeah, guys. One does record videos as well. There might not be one on a Saturday either because she does late when she works late. So
that's it.
Yeah.
You might get one of us lot nick her spot and you know do it that way.
Just doing it.
Yeah. One guy or whatever.
Yeah.
If anyone
I'll just say quickly, sorry. The Fiat will be back in the middle of the Fiat will be back in the middle of December, along with the Renault 4. I've just got a bit on at the moment. Few people know what's happening, but we'll get it sorted out. I'll be back back here on about the 15th, I think, of December, so it should be after that, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. And like I say, guys, like share, subscribe to Fleetwood's channel as well, and keep his channel growing. We will appreciate all that as well.
Yeah.
So,
yep.
Thumbs up as well.
Yeah, thumbs up, everybody. It's been a good stream tonight. And didn't Chris? Whoops, that way. Didn't Chris do well?
Yeah.
So yeah,
Just the camera. I'm still getting used to the camera.
Yeah, you do. Even I've made several videos now, and I still go off camera. I mean, it's easily done because you sort of go on your own mind track. You're sort of doing this with this, and then next week you start wandering. You're off camera, aren't you? You know what I mean? So, but no, it's one of them things. I mean, you can't help it sometimes because you're so engrossed trying to get the part done that you.
Try to entertain you guys, so that's what we're doing. And sometimes we just you feel under pressure then.
Yeah,
but it's all right.
Sometimes, I don't know if the pressure helps sometimes or not. You know what I mean? It's certainly my first live stream with the mechanical lockbox. I certainly did feel everybody peering at me, and I thought this is an absolute nightmare. If you know what I mean. But now you slowly get used to it. If you know what I mean. But if somebody had said to me a year ago, "Oh, you're going to look after Penny's Routemaster show," I would have turned around and said, "You must be joking." You know, who dare step in that seat? You know, that'd be Alex. And, but never mind. We'll have the dream team on tomorrow.
Yeah.
I think one thing of everyone, right, is stepping in for Penny's a legend. We can't go.
Yeah. We call her Queen Penny.
Yeah. A Queen Achievement. Yeah.
Well, it's Queen Penny and King Horlicks, isn't it? If you know what I mean. They're the two that really inspired us all.
Yeah, of course they did. Yeah.
Do our channels, you know. Yeah. I mean, if you look at Penny's first Routemaster, it's funny, you know what I mean? You know,
yeah.
I'm a bus driver. This is a bus driver's part work or something, isn't it? I think that line's going to go down for
But the thing with Penny, right? I was the one who suggested to all live shows, and ever since then, she's doing an amazing job.
Yeah.
You can't fault that.
Yeah. Right. I'm going to leave you all. I'll see you tomorrow.
All right. Good night. Well, I'm going to have to go shortly as well because this dog wants to go out. So.
Who does?
The dog is crossing. Yeah, he's here. Come on. Hello. Yeah. He's just stood there wagging his tail. He wants to go out. He's crossing his legs.
I'll just bring you now then, and then we call it a night then, or soul then.
Hello, Willow.
What's that, love?
Yeah, so guys, so if I'll catch you next week, and then tomorrow then I'll catch you again then on Fleetwood's channel. I don't know if World of Wayne's doing it this Thursday, but I think he is. So then
I think he is. I think he's going to go ahead with another one of these copper video, copper, COPPA rules and regulation thing. So then you got World of Wayne, then you got Friday, then you got Adrian Saturday. I don't know what's happening this week at the minute. Yeah. Then World of Wayne has had to remove all his Marvel stuff off the wall and rejiggled his retro corner behind him as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To make it more adult-like, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, then Sunday, then got Dave say then doing his live stream, so like subscribe there again, guys, and then Chris Camping on a Monday, then me on a Tuesday.
Yeah. So and I tune in on Sunday for Foul Dooligan. We'll sit around and around the coal fire, and we'll listen to Dave and his wisdom and his sayings.
Yeah.
Right.
So, take care.
Yeah, I've called it there. I think.
Okay. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, all, and then I'll catch you next week, guys. So then, take care.
All right, then.
Take care, all. Just bye. Good night for me, and then catch you next week.
Good night now.
Good night, all.